beloved lecturer, Mr. Go, and also our few friends left. Alright. So basically today, I would like to introduce my name first. So my name is Faris Fisal. You guys can call me Faris. So this is my roommate. So this is basically Law Sunchai, Eugene, and also Norifa. So today we will talk about the BRGR. So BRGR Cafe. So this is our group members. So very fun. Okay, so the company introductions. So the company was established on 2017. So when it was established, it was known as Aqualab. So on the 2018, which is last year, they already changed their name to the BRGR because due some sort of few terms, like they are also having a new kind of shops like the one who offer ice cream and stuff. So basically they changed their name to BRGR in order to adapt to the new trends like more hipster and stuff. So the company founder and the director is currently Mr. Joe Lim. Okay, so the cafe was located at the Campbell Street, Penang, but recently it was relocated to the Nagore Square, mentioned nearby the Edson Road, right opposite the BMW. So I think that the place is kind of strategic because there's a lot of more trending cafe that might attract customers to go there. So basically, the BRGR did offer handmade or homemade recipe burger. So basically, they did all the burgers by using their very own recipe. So this might attract others compared to other processing fast food. So next. So based on political factors, so restore the rule of law. So basically, recently our government has changed. Right, so basically there's a more slightly change in the rules of law. Like maybe it's very easy to implement. Like whenever they are trying to create a new business, there must be a slightly something like more conducive in order to help them to establish a cafe. So be the corruption. So basically, maybe in our previous, who knows, right? So maybe in our previous political government, maybe have some of the corruptions. So based on our new government, already beat all the corruption. So maybe easy for the other person to walk into the business because last time maybe it was more to a crony stuff. So basically very hard to get a place or very hard to establish a company. And also the abolishment of GST. This one also might help a lot to attract the customers because basically SST is more higher. It charges more higher for the customers. So by doing so when the GST is no longer being abolished, so they'll introduce the SST. So basically the customers will be so happier because they got the SST because it costs cheaper. Okay, next. So economic factors. There are some economical factors that are not conducive for growth. Okay, so basically the switch of GST to SST. Just like I said just now, the SST was being introduced back, so it was cost the advantages for the customers but not to the company. So we switch from GST to SST where it might cost for the small and medium enterprise. So basically, when the small enterprise or medium enterprise, basically they don't have any sort of a factory, or they need to take all the supply from the suppliers. So during that time, during the activities, during the transaction, it might require the transaction may cost the SST. Like from a big company like McDonald's, they do have their own manufacturers that to produce all the stuff, all the raw materials. So basically, this company is a small medium company. So basically, it required all the supply to take from the suppliers. So because the SST might not bring in the kind of the revenue that GST brought in. So next. So for the social culture. So social culture basically in this modern era of globalization. So basically, people are more tense and leaning towards the trendings or hipster style. So basically, they're trying to implementing the cafe and adapting and also implementing the hipster style. So basically, all the decorations are implementing all the hipster style. Maybe like the one that very good for photo takings and stuff. So basically, it will attract more customers. And also for multiculturals, the company was also halal certified, which is Malaysia is a multinational, multicultural, multiracial. So basically, will attract all the customers. So I, as a Muslim, and all my Chinese friends or all the Hindu friends also can go there and have a food and enjoy their foods because they have a various kind of foods and also various of age. Because they did also provide so many kinds of menu, which is got a spicy one, got chicken and stuff. So maybe that and also got the cheese and variety. So basically, they really that take it seriously. So what kind of various age that really want to eat? Like for example, the child that don't want to eat spicy, but there's for teenagers that will really like spicy and that. So next one. So next one is social technological factors. So basically the social media. Social media is very well known as a medium platform in order to promote or use as a marketing to promote their brands or to create the brand awareness. So for the cashless payment method, so this particular cafe did implementing and also adapting to the state-of-the-art technology, which is using the cashless payment methods such as Touch and Go and other stuff like QR Pay. So this might, because the Touch and Go did offer a cashback, so this might help their marketing and might help also that like give endorsing people to use the cashless instead of using cash. Alright, so they are using delivery. So delivery is using the online platform delivery, such as Foodpanda, like our friend told just now, Foodpanda, GrabFood, and so. So basically, they are not just waiting for customer to walk in, so they can easily get the customer from online, so that they can expand their business. Alright, next. So this is basically the picture of the products. Alright, so this one was taken from the Malay food dishes Instagram. Alright, next. So this one is so I pass to my friend.
Hi everyone, I'm Sun Chai. I would like to talk about the SWOT analysis of BRGR. First, the strength. The first of the strength of the BRGR cafe is creative. They have a lot of creative burger like Korean burger, dirty cheeseburger, which would attract a lot of customers. The second one is the fresh handmade daily. They promise to make fresh burger every day, for every customer, which giving confidence to consumer to have their meals. The final one is location. BRGR is located at the Nago Square, which is the heart of Georgetown, busy area with a lot of tourism and local people too. Next, the weakness. The first weakness is time consuming, which because of BRGR is preparing their food instantly, so they will take a lot of time to prepare the food, which consume a lot of customers' times. Second one is very hard to find car park because that is a busy area. There's a lot of car around, so the car park problem is very serious. The limited space also one of the weakness of BRGR cafes. The shop which only have 8 tables for maximum 32 people in the restaurant at the same time. The opportunities of BRGR cafe is the set price is a bit high, so which is if you they offer a lower set price for giving some promotion like student promotion would attract a lot of student customer. Expand the space to level expand the space. They could expand the space to level 2 to gain more space for customer to having a lot of customer at the same time. Decreasing the cooking time, also invest new cooking equipment, which will create up the process of making the food. The trends. The only trends that BRG are having is there are a lot of competitors. This is because they are located at the busy area which have a lot of cafe nearby, like Urban Artisans Cafe, Outdoor Bar and Coffee, which are giving customer have many substitutes to choose rather than others. Why don't they? The market segment and target market of BRGR Cafe. The BRGR Cafe is using demographic segmentation, which is include age, state of life cycle, sex, income, and race of regulations. The target market of BRGR is younger age teenagers and middle to higher income consumers who are willing to pay for creative, high quality, and comfortable atmosphere for having meals. Next, the psychological segmentation also one used by BRGR Cafe, which targeted consumers who have a better lifestyle, like spending extra money to enjoy delicious and quality meals. Market positioning. The market positioning of BRGR Cafe is to provide high-end burger at an affordable price and comfortable atmosphere environment to let customers relax and chill in the restaurant. Next, I will pass my presentation to my teammate.
Hi, I'm Norika.
Yeah.
I will present about the product strategy. Actually, BRGR Cafe is the one cafe that only selling a burger, and for their product, they provide wearing a plastic glove. It be easy for them to customer to eat the burger, because not everyone love to go to find the sink to wash their hand or what. By wearing a plastic glove, it's like we will avoid their hand to got the sauce of the burger or what. And then this also an easy way for them to to take away, because they only use the paper plate and also a paper cup. And for the recommendation for the product strategy, they might can add more design for their packaging, because their packaging is like too simple, just only one color and then just one burger like that. And then they also can add more menu, because they only like have like 6 or 7 type of menu only. And then for the burger bread, they also can add more like colorful bread, or they also can change their takeaway packaging, because they use a plastic bag. They can change to like use like a McDonald's use only a paper bag that can save more. Like plastic is not good for us, like so it's like you can use a recycle one. So now for the pricing strategy, the BRGR is a competitive or suitable pricing, because their pricing is not that too hard, too expensive or what, and their pricing also is like nice for their product, because their burger is not like too small or what. This also a big burger, and then it's also like cheaper than their competitors like McDonald's. You know that the burger is not like too big and it's like dry also, but for their burger it's like got many sauce, got a lot of sauce, so like it's quite cheap for this product, and it's also affordable to any layer of customer, from the kids until the old one. So for the recommendation, they might can include have a special day in one month, because they might can attract a lot of customers to come and enjoy their burger. And then they also can include the special price for the student, like in the weekly or what. And I think that's only for my part, so I will pass it to my next teammate.
Hi, I'm Bridget.
Yeah,
Now
thank you.
I'm talking about the location strategy of BRGR Cafe. So BRGR Cafe is located in the Girls Square, which is in the Georgetown Heritage area. So it may attract many tourists to go into the shop, to the restaurant and eat their burger. And there's a lot of tourist attractions around the restaurant, such as Penang State Museum, Penang Peranakan Mansion, and the Goddess of Mercy Temple. So they can also walk around. Then when they are hungry, they can walk into the restaurant. So for the recommendation of the BRGR Cafe, so BRGR Cafe has limited parking space for customers to park. So to solve this problem, BRGR Cafe should consider provide parking information for customers, including how to get to the parking space, the cost of a parking space, and the operation hours, so that they can provide an alternative parking solutions for customers to park their car. So moreover, they can also suggest alternative transportation options for them to provide information about the bus stop, bike rides such as link bike around the Penang, so they can see more convenient ways for them to get to the restaurant, and more parking space will be remain available for people in need. So I will talk about the promotion strategy used by BRGR. BRGR is attentive on the promotion strategy. Social media has become their promotion tool for the restaurant. They promote their products and services at the social areas such as Facebook, Instagram, Google to gain awareness from active users in social media. Customers can check in, take photos in their restaurant and share it to the social media, and it also helps Viaja Cafe gain insight into their target customers. Furthermore, Viaja Cafe also implements touch and go e-wallet payment for customers to pay for their food. Then, customer has the convenience to pay cashless if they don't have enough money. Now for the recommendation for VRGR. To enhance the promotion effect for their restaurant, VRGR Cafe should consider in encouraging or incentivize online reviews towards the restaurant. They can approach the customers and ask them to leave to review the restaurant, and if they had a great experience in the restaurant, and just incentivize them to leave positive review online, and they can respond to the online reviews by empathize, acknowledging, solve and evaluate for improvement. Last but not least, Viaja Cafe also can consider on getting influencers to post on social media, since they are using social media as their promotion tools. They can do some research to find people in large followers and invite them into the restaurant to give them a free dining experience. So in exchange, they will share their experience to their followers. So this is our reference list. This is our group photo in the Viaja Cafe.
Okay, good. Prove that you are there.
Luckily it was absent. Not absent.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Luckily it was attend.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
okay,
That's our
thank you.
presentation.
Yeah. Okay, so
So before that, there's any friends that have any questions to ask
any
regarding the
question?
slides?
Huh?
No, alright, thank you.
I go on question.
Yeah.
Okay, BRGR stand for what?
Burger, so it's a short form. To make
Short
it
form.
more nice.
That's all, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, like that, huh? Okay, so for your group, we need save aside record, okay, and then YouTube link, okay, and then the soft copy of the slide email to me,
Okay, sure.
and tomorrow bring out the new hard copy, four slides in the page.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay. And then for your group, some comment. Okay. Dressing, yeah, formal dressing. Full mark for you, with the tie.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Then Faris,
Yeah.
yeah, you talk about hairs,
Yeah.
and then I think you can present well, okay. Likewise, good command of English, okay. And then from which school?
Huh?
What school?
School ah? Mushi. Abdullah Mushi.
Oh, Abdul Musi. Oh, good, good command of English,
Already.
Okay, then Sun Zhang, you talk about SWOT, SWOT analysis. You talk about STP, segmentation, targeting, and then positioning. Okay, and then for Norifa, product, more on the product. But you talk about your product when you go to the shop. You must wear the plastic glove.
No, I mean like they provide
They provide.
the plastic glove because basically people are more tend to use hands instead of forks and knife to eat the burger. So because they have some sort of menu that they pour all the cheese over the burger, so they want to get their hand mash, so they provide the plastic.
So you want to wear, you don't want to wear is your problem.
It's not your problem, yeah.
It's
It's
you,
your problem. They simply provide it. It's up to you lah.
Okay, good, good. I think not many restaurants do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also Rifa talk about the pricing. Okay. Rifa have a very good attendance. Never miss class for the whole semester. Oh, bagus. Good. But also never miss lah. Okay. Then Uji talk about location, talk about promotion strategy. Also very good. Never miss any class. Okay. So overall, I think I'm happy with your presentation. Okay. So please submit the document. Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you so much.